我的巴比伦恋人 Dear Diary is a 24-episode web drama that's being aired on Youku and iQIYI. The drama is led by 凤小岳、卜冠金、王瑞昌主演曼姿、周游、徐伟宁 and it has quickly become my favorite drama of 2021 September. Hi, you're watching Avenue X, where a junkie on good storytelling shares their thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. Exploring more angles and more different lens and camera and whatever setup making my videos. And I'm in a very nimble swivel chair, so I'm just gonna be doing that throughout this video. Dear Diary was initially named 爱在西元前. Any of 周杰伦, J. Chou's fans out there? Before the streaming culture and internet and social media. This is an original script story that is focused on a female character called Chen Meiru. She works at an internet platform who is specialized in deleting inappropriate uploaded videos. On the day of her 24th birthday, an unexpected guest came into her life unannounced and quite simply turned it upside down. This person later turned out to be her own fictional creation 12 years ago when she was 12 years old. Due to paying a visit to a Babylonian culture exhibition, she became fascinated about that culture and wrote, using herself as the female lead character, a very teenager angled love story with a prince who is just so perfect and only loves her. And in the most unimaginable and fantastical way, the story she wrote with her own hands turned out to be true when the clock strikes for her 24th birthday. So that is the setup of this story. Super nonsensical, but it is one of the funniest drama I've seen this year. Before I go into talk about the good and bad and all that of this drama, first to give you my rating on my 7-level scale, it's gonna be a 2 gold mine at this point. Not saying it's not gonna get higher. I seriously hope that will turn out to be true. Now, let me talk about a few things I've collected doing my research, finding out the interesting background story of this production. This drama is produced by Youku and 功夫影业. 功夫影业, the company, has produced a couple of really impressive dramas in the last couple of years, such as Tianjin Mystic, 河神. Also, 动物管理局 Bureau of Transformers. 2017 was the year that Tianjin Mystic came out. And it's kind of the first web drama that this company has invested and successfully bring to fruition. But 我的巴比伦恋人 Dear Diary happened before that. It's their real first web drama project. It started development back in 2016, much earlier than 河神. It took the production company 2 years to develop this original script. By 2018, they finished their script and started production. And once they filmed that, it again took them over 2 years to edit and do post-production. The first round of editing, they weren't happy with it. It was the boss, Chen Guofu, who is a very well-known scriptwriter, director, producer. And he took on and looked at the stuff and suggested go back and totally re-edit the whole freaking thing again. So they did 2 rounds of different editing and eventually got a version that they think is good enough. This drama, although being a small web production, only 24 episodes, they actually went to France. They actually went to Morocco on set, shooting the Babylonian parts of it, the deserts and stuff. The Paris part, I haven't seen it yet, probably later in the plot. I'm just like so curious to see what this drama has in store for us in the future episodes. So now let me do the thing I do with my video, talking about the good and the bad of the drama. Honestly, there's nothing really bad about it. First good thing, if you want a really good, big laugh, this is the drama to go. If you have watched the drama The Day of Becoming You, 变成你的那一天, and it's hilarious, this drama is on par with that one. And in a way, it's even more crazier because dramas such as 变成你的那一天 plays the very traditional plot of body swapping between a man and a woman, which has happened in many different types of storytelling. And then Dear Diary, although books people coming true is nothing new to storytelling either, just the particular way things are set up is very specific. And because of her design of those characters, they have to be Babylonian people who have kind of semi-magic power, but then they're also mixed blood and all that kind of weird just teenagers' imagination thinking. It just makes it that much more whimsical, crazy, but funny in places unexpected. The second great thing about this drama is you probably need to be around my age, maybe slightly younger, and also you know a lot about Asian entertainment, music, for example. Then you'll have a lot of resonance with what the story contains. Because our female lead character, when she was 12, she wrote this story based on what is in her life at the time, which is the Babylonian Museum exhibition, but also what she's listening at the time, the most popular singers, the culture icons of the time, which is Zhou Jielun. So if you are a big Zhou Jielun fan, the character names, literally, she made up the characters in her stories' names based on Zhou Jielun and Feng Wenshan. Feng Wenshan is the lyricist for Zhou Jielun, who's wrote most of Zhou Jielun's famous songs, lyrics. And you'll see all that get reflected in this drama. So if you are of similar age as I am, that extra layer of, oh my god, this comes from that, oh my god, it just jogs so much old memory. Plus, because of the diary turning into reality kind of setting, it also jogs my personal memory of things I've done, and I think a lot of people probably have done during their middle school or high school years, writing their own fanfiction. It was for me high school, and I wrote a lot fanfiction with pen and ink. Harry Potter fanfiction, including me. At the time in high school, we have those what we call 晚自习, which is there's no class, but you have to stay at school until 8 o'clock and then you can go home. I would not be working on homework, but writing fanfictions. And I make up characters for all my friends. And it's so embarrassing that the way that I would write those stories somehow is like at times similar to how the character Chen Meiru would write her story. And I start to imagine if what I wrote in those stories turned out to be true. Just internally so embarrassed that you can, in Chinese internet term, dig out a house with your toes. Then the third important thing about this drama is perfect casting. Perfect. Somehow I have to say it in that kind of British snobbish accent because it's too perfect. It's just like you can't imagine any other people playing those roles. Feng Xiaoyue, and he hasn't really been in a drama like this ever, really. But this role is made for him because you have to find a guy who is super handsome, who looks mixed race, who has to be fluent in Chinese. Narrow that down, there are only probably a couple of people who can take up this role in this world. The producer in an interview said, for this role, the only person and the first person we can think of is this guy, and we want to get him. I absolutely loved his performance in this drama, and I so appreciate actually all of the major cast being just so sincere and so believe in their story when they're uttering utter nonsense lines seriously as adults in front of the camera. I was like doing that all the time for those actors. Wow, these actors, you guys are just, you're so diligent at your work. 卜冠金, my longtime audiences know. I love her since Suddenly This Summer. She's great. Maybe not in the traditional sense, being stunningly beautiful, but she's just good at acting. And I always feel she probably is not the perfect person for very cheap, sweet, love spoil type of drama. She really is good at playing characters and stories that have layers and depth and things that are more complicated and then meet the eye. I think she's also the perfect casting choice, being an actress who is able to take on this really rather complicated role, at the same time having that appearance of, like Chen Meiru's role in this story, a very normal looking girl who never gets very much appreciated and always have a lot of insecurity. And the actor Wang Ruichang, he's being really active this year. He has quite a few things coming out. When he was casted, he was only 18 or 19 when he played this role, and they were worried that he was too young for it, but when it was done, it's like perfect. Not really showing that at all, because he's playing this ridiculous rich guy who just has money coming out of nowhere, and he just is supposedly to be the richest guy ever, so he can do anything, solving any problems with the money magic. Zhu Yanmanzi playing Bu Guanjing's closest friend, and also the kind of female, because this drama, who is female second or You can't tell because there are three major couples playing our female lead's best friend. What a great best friend. Type of ideal female-female friendship that you can hope for. You see that in this drama. This actress is really talented. She's a good dancer. And she plays a Sichuan opera singer in this drama. And she did get a bit training for that. I've seen her in, I think, a acting competition variety show. And I was very impressed by how good she is in that one. So I'm happy with her. Then the third couple is made up with Zhou You. Anyone still remember 风犬少年的天空? And Xu Wenyi from Taiwan. She's close to 40. She's exactly like when she was 20 or something. Magic. Maybe she is 九天龙女. Maybe she has magic. I don't know. But she has the perfect face for this role too, because she is a good actress, also looking suitable for a role who is coming from an imagined, not necessarily accurately Babylonian look, but because she is mixed race too, so she has that very suitable matching quality with Feng Xiaoyue's character. And then Zhou You. Yeah, he played Liu Wenqing in 风犬少年的天空. Great actor. The producer said Zhou You is one of those just naturally talented actor who knows exactly what to do in front of a camera. He would send in those audition tapes and he didn't need anything else, just one audition tape, do a take, and they were like, yeah, he's the perfect one. Without this drama, I actually individually like all these actors and actresses. I have no idea they worked together 3 years ago making this thing because I had heard no news about it. It's like a gift. Just dropping in your lap and you're like, wow. Or like a dinner that you never expected somebody would cook for you and you walk home and everything that's on the table is something you like. Adding in a tiny thing about why this drama is good is it's filmed in Chongqing. Mainly, obviously it has France and Morocco, but mainly in Chongqing. Another hometown drama. I know where that place is. Come to think of that, the actor Zhou You, he must have some weird astrology, because so far he's been in so many dramas that were shot in Chongqing. 风犬少年的天空, 迷雾 last year, the police drama, and this one that was back in 2018. Maybe Chongqing is a place that is supposed to be his 风水宝地. When he is there, he gets work done, makes him famous. Fate. And then the final thing that is good about this drama, and I think it's a lot of people didn't expect thing. In the first couple of episodes, you don't see it yet. But after episode 3 or 4, you start to see there's something more of this story than just being a simply nonsensical, whimsical, comedy, ridiculous fantasy. A lot to do with the female lead character. Because of that diary she wrote, she accidentally handed it in to their teacher as homework. Imagine that your diary gets read by your Chinese teacher, how embarrassing that is. And the teacher was very unhappy about all those love romantic stories. She forced her to read it out loud in the class. Afterwards, she's known in the class, in the school, and even in the tiny town she lives as a 12-year-old girl who writes pornography stories. But her story has hardly any porn in it. Like, she just uses Chinese classic euphemism like 情到浓时共赴巫山. I will not spoil it for you, but it's one of the funniest thing in this drama about that 2 lines, how it gets actualized. If you've watched my previous videos on Chinese poetry and drama related poetry such as On Joy of Life or I think Word of Honor, I've mentioned that a couple of times about what Wushan is in Chinese literature and stuff. Because of this really brute treatment she got from the teacher, she started to close herself off. She started to not believe that she deserves love. She believes emotional attachment, love should be controlled, forbidden, kept under wrap, which is why she's doing a job at an internet company, deleting problematic content. And also she has strong social anxiety. She doesn't want to get close to any other humans. She doesn't want to have anything to do with other people. She just want to live a closed life where nobody touches her. This is such a realistic and resonating thing that happens to a lot of people. And when a couple of scenes take place in this drama where she kind of explodes with her speech about just what she suffered in the last 12 years due to that one diary. You can see in the live comments, so many viewers of this drama are like, wow. First is the actress did such a good job, but then also it's like what she's saying is so like me. So I think for drama, when you can do that, when you can make the audiences, and quite a number of them, resonate with the message that's in your story that much, your job is done. Overall, I am just more than happy after I've watched the first 10 episodes, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Because 功夫影业 has done quite a few really impressive good IP. I do have confidence that this is gonna turn out to be fine. So please go and watch this drama. It's really worth your time. You're not gonna get disappointed. There are moments of this drama that are just so unexpectedly well done. And to add a little bit extra thing, just my own ranting at the end of this video, which is Youku as a platform doesn't have any idea about what it has in store. It has done this so many times, it no longer can be seen as coincidental. It just shows whoever is working at this platform, deciding what kind of dramas they do, or sell, and have no idea about what good drama is, what are potential stuff that can be sold and get a lot of traction. Guardian, they got it off 乐视 because 乐视 went bankrupt, and they didn't hope for any good thing from this drama, didn't bother to do any promotion, and it exploded and changed Chinese drama landscape due to the BL genre's injection into the whole game. They had Rattan, and then they decided this drama is not gonna do well. So they didn't put that much effort into it and exploded too. Word of Honor, they didn't expect it's gonna do well, didn't bother to promote it. Boom, Dear Diary. They have it as exclusive drama. And what did they do? They sold the rights to iQIYI, so it became a 分销 drama, so they no longer are the exclusive platform. It's on iQIYI and on Youku. In that way, Youku can earn a little bit of money because they do not trust this drama is gonna do well, and they just believe sharing the rights to another platform will make them more money. How many times has this platform failed at predicting the performance level of their exclusive content? I'm just saying, whoever is making that decision in Youku, if there's one person or a group of person, they either need to get fired or you should go and investigate if these people are doing corruptions, like insider dealings that they're doing, because it no longer makes sense. You cannot just miss it every time, but they do it. So Youku, you are really stupid. That should conclude my first impression video on the drama 我的巴比伦恋人 Dear Diary. Go and watch it, you won't be disappointed. Thank you for watching Nothing Else. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.